In the beginning she was all in, texting you constantly, eager to see you, making plans with excitement. But now something has changed. She's pulling away, becoming distant, barely responding, and you can feel the shift. Most men in this situation panic. They start chasing, texting more, trying to fix things, hoping to bring back the energy that once existed. But ironically, the more they push, the more she pulls away. Here's the truth. Women don't chase what they feel they already have. They chase what they believe they might lose. When something is easily available, the urgency to secure it disappears. Think about it. If you know you can have something anytime, there's no real desire to hold on to it tightly. But when something becomes uncertain, rare, or possibly slipping away, the mind reacts differently. Suddenly it feels valuable. This is how attraction works on a psychological level. When a woman senses that a man is always available, always responding instantly, and always emotionally present, she feels no risk of losing him. And when there's no risk, there's no urgency. But when a man creates space, when he steps back, her mind starts to perceive a possible loss. And this uncertainty triggers something deep within her. At first she may not notice. She might assume you're just busy. But as more time passes without your usual attention, doubt starts creeping in. Why hasn't he texted me? Did I misread his feelings? Is he losing interest? She starts checking her phone more often, scrolling through old conversations, and noticing the absence of what she once took for granted. Then emotional tension builds. She starts looking for signs of you, checking if you've been active on social media, asking mutual friends about you, trying to reconnect with the feeling she once had. Attraction isn't just about words. It's about how much space someone occupies in your mind. The moment she starts thinking about you more, the power dynamic shifts. And then the need to reconnect takes over. She might send a simple text, react to an old post, or find an excuse to start a conversation. But don't be fooled. This is not random. This is her subconscious trying to bridge the gap. Here's where most men go wrong. The moment she reaches out, they assume everything is back to normal. They respond immediately, show excitement, and try to pick up where they left off. But just like that, all the emotional tension she built up is gone. She no longer feels the fear of losing you. She realizes she still has full control. And just as quickly as she returned, she pulls away again. If you truly want to shift the power, your response must be calm, neutral, and detached. No excitement. No desperation. No jumping at the first sign of her interest. Instead, keep your replies short and relaxed. If she texts, take your time before responding. If she asks how you've been, keep it simple. I've been good, just keeping busy. If she suggests meeting up, let her put in the effort to make it happen. She needs to feel that your world didn't stop just because she pulled away. The biggest mistake men make is thinking that being overly available makes them more attractive. But the truth is, the moment a woman senses you are no longer chasing, she starts feeling the loss. Her mind begins searching for answers, trying to figure out why you're not reacting the way she expected. And this is when she starts chasing. It's not about playing games or manipulating emotions. It's about understanding human nature. When something that was once predictable suddenly becomes uncertain, the brain reacts with urgency. At first she might tell herself, he's probably just giving me space. But as more time passes without any effort from you, doubt turns into concern. Has he moved on? Is he seeing someone else? And that thought alone creates an emotional intensity she wasn't prepared for. The fear of being replaced is one of the most powerful emotions in attraction. A confident, high-value man never waits around. He knows his worth. And when a woman realizes she could actually lose him, the urgency to pull him back becomes overwhelming. This is why women start making small moves. Texting randomly, liking an old post, watching every story you post, or even showing up in places where she knows she might run into you. These aren't coincidences. These are tests to see if she still has control. If you immediately take the bait, the chase is over. But if you remain composed and indifferent, her mind spirals further into uncertainty, making her desire for you even stronger. So, when she does come back, how you respond determines everything. If you act too eager, she regains control. But if you stay neutral and detached, she keeps chasing. Attraction isn't about words. It's about the emotions she feels when she thinks about you. And when her subconscious associates losing you with emotional discomfort, she fights to get you back. This is why disappearing works. Not because it's a trick, but because it allows natural psychology to take effect. A woman only values a man she feels she could lose. And if she comes back, it's not because you begged or chased. It's because her own emotions pulled her back. And if she doesn't come back, then she was never truly invested in the first place. Either way you win. Because the man who is willing to walk away is the man who never has to chase.